favorite girl, the Queen Mo. And yes, welcome to another interesting, actually very different episode of Diary of a Single Nigerian Lady. And what do I mean when I say different? Well, I have something else planned in stock for you all today. What am I talking about? Today, I'm actually going to be, having a Never Ever Have I series. Okay, so this is the rule of the game. If I read out a question and if it's something that I have done, I would have to drink. But if it's something that I haven't done, I won't drink. So yes, so I have with me my bottle of vodka and my juice, because I'm a lightweight, I can't really hold in much liquor, so I have to mix it. And then I have my famous red cup. Okay, so shall we? I'm just gonna go ahead and turn a bit of this, just in preparation for the question that I would have to drink. Oh, that's a lot. Wow. I hope I don't get drunk on this episode so that I don't start spilling some, some secrets. Okay, so I'm gonna be mixing that because, like I said, I'm light-headed, so I don't drink much. But because I want to entertain you all, I'm doing this for you all that watch me. Okay, so let's just go on to the first question. So the first question says, sorry about that, guys. The first question says, never have I ever stood someone up on a date. Actually, I haven't. So I'm a girl who, if I don't like you enough, if I'm not vibing with you, I would not agree to go on a date with you, right? What am I saying? What I'm saying is, I wouldn't just, agree to go on a date with you just for the sake of it, and then having to end up standing you up, missing the appointment or not showing up for the appointment. I wouldn't do that. Before I could say yes to a date, you would have to be someone that I'm feeling, someone that I'm liking, someone that I've been looking forward to seeing, right? And then also, because I think that dating can be very stressful. What am I talking about? If I do agree to go on a date with you, it's gonna take me days to think about the outfit I want to wear. After thinking about the outfit I want to wear, and then I have to then think about what weave is gonna go with that outfit. I have to think about accessorizing that outfit. I have to think about what shoe, what purse. I have to have money, right? I have to have my cab fare if I'm not driving. I have to have Vex money, so that I can pay my own bills if you annoy me, right? So so because of all of these things, I would really not even bother to say yes to a date if I feel like that date would end up badly, or if I feel like I would have to second guess myself and not end up going for that date. I will not go. I will sit there in my house. I will just tell you, I'm sorry, I have something I'm doing, blah 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 blah, right? Okay, so next question, please. Never have I ever had a holiday romance. I haven't, sadly. And as much as I'm such a lover girl, I love, I am big on romance, I've actually never really had, I've never gone on holiday with a lover. I've been on holiday with friends, I've been on holiday with colleagues, but never with a lover. I see those in movies, and I'm looking forward to it, and it's so cheesy and all nice, and I'm I can't wait to go with my old boo. But well, it is yet to happen, sha. Lorocon. Okay, so moving on to the next question. Never have I ever stalked an ex's new girlfriend on social media. Guilty as charged. I have. I can't even lie. I will stalk your ex. I will stalk your new girlfriend. I would even stalk you yourself, if you're my ex on social media. I can't lie. I mean, like, I want to check out the, whoever it is that is in your life now. Like, I just want to see what she looks like. I want to see what her life is like. I don't know why, some of us do that to ourselves. Like, I'm talking to us ladies, but I don't think it's healthy. But but I cannot lie. I have done it. I would stalk you, the ex, and then I'll also stalk your whoever it is you're seeing now. So, but I probably wouldn't do that if it's married, because that one is like crossing a whole kind of line on its own. Like it's a different kind of cuckoo. Yeah, I agree that stalking your ex's new babe is kind of cuckoo. But yeah, I do it. Okay, I'm just gonna move on to the next question. Next question, please. Never have I ever gone on a blind date. I have. And okay, so I mean, how did that happen? I think it was a case of somebody hooking you up with somebody, and they'll say, oh, when you ask for pictures, they're like, oh, he's not really a photo person, and all of that, and then your friend is like, because the thing is, the funny thing is, if you're trying to hook me up with somebody and I ask you for like the littlest details, like, oh, let me see his photo, what does he do, and you're trying to be like shady, I would just literally, I would really just say I'm not interested. But there's some really close friends of yours that you just know that, okay, kole shifu me, that kind of thing. Like, my friend won't, so you just have a leap of faith, and you just agree to go. So yes, I have gone on a blind date, and did it turn out horribly? That is not in this question of never have I ever. That is a topic for another day. So yes, moving on. I'm actually really liking this mixture. I hope it's not fucking with me already. Okay, next question. Never have I ever been arrested. Oopsie. I should probably swallow this. Guys, I know it's crazy. I know you won't believe it, right? But I have. Oh my god. Let me tell you guys a story. So it was way back in school, right? And trust me, when I was in school, I was a bit of a party girl. So it was this, we my friends and I went to this birthday party, right? And it was actually really fun. We were turning up late into the night. We had a lot to drink. And at about 1 a.m. or 2 a.m., apparently some sort of fight had happened in that in that spot before, and then the police were involved and aware and all of that. Anyways, we just got raided at about 2 a.m. Because of the alcohol that was in the system, we didn't understand what was going on. My friends and I, we didn't understand what was going on until we were like in the police van, and then they were taking us. I mean, maybe because I was all right, I was still like, in my mind I'm like, oh my god, this is like a great experience. I've never felt this before. This is the shit. The shark took us to the station. Luckily for us, what saved us that day is that one of our friends, she's not really a close friend, she's like a party friend. I'm sure every girl would have this. You have this different cliques of friends. Anyway, so she was like a party friend. So she's that kind of friend that we go to parties with. It's good that saved us that girl is street smart, because me and my friends, we were definitely ballers. We did not even know what was going on. Anyways, they took us to the police station, and the next thing they was like, please clear one cell for them. These girls, they will sleep in the cell today, so you people are the ones terrorizing. Like, what is going on? Like, we don't know what you're talking about. And obviously we were tipsy, so we must have been acting very crazy. The police were like, oh, you are still speaking English, lock them up. This is. Anyways, they packed us to the cell. What, as I was saying, I said what saved us was that the fact that that girl was with us, because she snuck in her phone, right? If she had not snuck in that phone, we would have been in that cell for 24 hours. Hey, I can't even imagine myself sleeping or being in that cell for 24 hours. It could, hey. Anyways, when they had locked us inside cell, you see all that tipsiness, it cleared from my eyes as soon as I perceived. You see, if it's the stench that was oozing out from that cell or jail or whatever. Hey, God. As soon as it hits me, what? All the alcohol cleared from my face. I have a bit of OCD. So I was like, what? You know, when the alcohol was starting to clear, then I started to notice my surrounding, and I'm like, what in the world am I doing here? I could not sit for hours. I was standing because I'm like, I would rather faint than for me to be in my right frame of mind and sit down on this floor. So I was standing for hours. So thank God my friend snuck in her phone. She was able to call somebody, and then the person was like, oh, I think it was around 3 o'clock at that time. Let's say it was around 3. So I think the guy was like, oh, well, it's still, you know, there's really not much I can do now. You have to wait till like morning 6-7 a.m. so that I can come with somebody and we can bill all of you. Well, that's how we shall stayed in the set till like 7 a.m. It was not funny, this experience. Now I can laugh about it, but then anyway, so it was around 7 a.m. when the guy came, and then he had to explain that these girls are not the girls they're not the ones you're looking for. These ones are students. They were just there having a birthday party, and all of that. And the party got crazy, and then we had to like show some ID. He had to like get my friend's ID card, and then he had to like just say that, well, they're all students of the I don't want to say the name of my school so that I do not disgrace my I should not be an alumni of disgrace, right? Or how they call those things. Anyways, so that was how we got out of cell. It was quite interesting, actually. I don't think I would ever trade that experience for anything. Yes, moving on. Next question, please. Never have I ever gone out with a friend's ex. Never ever. No, I would never do that, ever. I'm a firm believer in hoes before bros. So I would never date a friend's ex. I won't even as much as keep the number of a friend's ex. Like, if you're done with my friend, if you and my friend were dating and you guys break up and we used to be cool, I'm not gonna keep your number. I don't know, I'm like that loyal. I'm a SAG woman, so we're very loyal. So I won't do that. Like, even if I'm that kind of girl that if maybe you and I were like talking before you met my friend, and then you met my friend and then you start to date her, that is the end. Like, I'm deleting your number, and all of that. I just don't like unnecessary drama, and I just feel like I'm too old for such boy talk drama. So I'll just, even if I'm like really liking you, I think that my friendship would come first in that case, because and that depends on the friendship too, I guess. Because if it's somebody that I've been friends with for like 5 years or more, obviously we've been through a lot together. Like, the kind of friends that I have anyways are like ride or die kind of friends. So I would never betray that friendship for a guy. No, I wouldn't do that. Moving on, next question. Never have I ever kissed and told. I sure have. I mean, my friends are really crazy people. Like, if they know I am going out on a date, and I get back, they're the type, they'll be like, oh yeah, sit down, tell us, how did it go? Did you guys get to first base? Did you guys kiss? How was the kiss? Those are the kind of friends I have. So yes, I have kissed and told. I'm sorry. Next question, please. Never have I ever fallen in love at first sight. Fall in love at first sight. I can't. I have never. I won't. Like I said, I'm too. See, I'm very, in as much as I can, I'm a very emotional person. I'm also very logical. I'm a deep thinker. I will not just see you and just fall in love with you. I could see you and like you and have an instant chemistry. I have an instant attraction, but I will not fall in love. Why? I mean, who are you? Like, no, I have so, before I get to that love, that L word with somebody, you know, it takes a lot for me. It takes a lot for me. Like, I'm one of those hopeless romantic but, you know, difficult to catch feelings kind of girl, because if you're not speaking my love language, if you're not romantic, if you're not God-fearing, and you know, just the basic things that I need in a man, if you're not any of those, I won't fall in love with you. So I have never fallen in love at first sight. Never have I ever been refused entry into a club. Jesus, that is another interesting story. I have. Because, like I said, I can be a bit of a party girl. That's because I'm also a workaholic. So I'm that kind of person that knows that there should be a balance in between working, having fun, praying. So like, you will see me like I have different people say that I have different personalities. When I'm serious, I'm really serious. When I'm playful, I'm really playful. And when I'm praying, like when I'm being spiritual, I'm really spiritual. So like, I'm that person that knows that, okay, everything can go, you know, hand in hand. You don't have to be like an extremist, you know, in one area of your life. So anyways, I am a party girl as well. And my friends and I were the type of girls that would not wait for a guy to take us out. So we can be at home gisting on a Friday night or on a Saturday night or even on a Sunday night, because you know, Lagos, there's really no day that you cannot do those things, especially from Friday through Sundays. So we could be at home like gisting on any day of any of those days, and we're like, you know what, let's just go out, Jerry, let's just go and shake our bodies and all of that. It might also be late. It might be around 12 o'clock, and you know, girls, before we do makeup, maybe it's already 1 o'clock before we get to the island, because we live in Maryland, which is on the mainland. So before we get to the island, it can be like 2 o'clock or 2:30. By that time, most clubs are full. However, there's this particular club, they don't really tell you why they are bouncing you. They will just give you a straight face and say you cannot come inside. So anyways, that day, me and my friends, we shot decked up, you know, looking all smashing and all of that. And then we were like, yeah. And then we got to the club. Oh, that's how these bouncers, I'm gonna say the name of that club, Sip. And we got to Sip, and then these bouncers were like, you can't go in, with their straight faces, like, and you know, their faces are always very hard, they're not smiling, you know. So we're like, you know, to me, I like to feel like I'm the one that can try and talk, you know, to a wall. So I'm like, why can't we go in? Like, oh, we actually have a reservation and all of that. And the guy was like, what's your table number? And then I made up one stupid number. And then he went inside to go and check, and obviously I'm sure that everywhere must have been packed at that time. So it's like, sorry, you can't go in, you lied. Anyways, we had to do the walk of shame back to our car. And then, but the good thing is, it's Lagos. If one club does not admit you, another club would gladly. So we, you know, had to drive to another club, and then we ended up, you know, we turned up and we had a good time, you know. Anyways, that would be the last question, because I think that this thing is already fucking with me. And like I said, I wouldn't want to come and disgrace my generation here by spilling some serious secrets. So I'm gonna go now. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's session. If you did, tell me what we should do next week. Or let me think. Should we just smash or pass Nigerian celebrities? If yes, kindly give me a list of celebrities you know you would like to see me either smash or pass. And then we'll come back next week and we will discuss about that. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Until next time, bye for now. I remain your girl, Queen Mo. Continue to like, watch, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love you.